Guys, we were here 18 months ago, sitting in a dumpster fire, talking about that the prices are going to go up. And I'll tell you what happened, Steve? Tell them exactly what happened and what's going on.
No, we said that the prices and the assets were going to go up at least 25% because the Fed said they're going to increase the money supply by 25%. It was a no-brainer. Everything was going up. Then they increased it more. Then they said this inflation is transitory. We're going to continue this reckless policy. And then finally, what we've been saying for about 6 to 7 months after that reckless policy, this ain't transitory. Janet Yellen said we made a mistake. And Jeremy Powell just last week said, you know what, we misjudged inflation in 2021. We need a housing reset. The housing needs to be reset. He's just telling us.
Yeah, exactly.
What is a reset?
You guys, a reset is to start over. But where are they going to start over again? They're probably going to start somewhere in the middle of 2021. So that 20 to 30% that you have is going to be gone. Think about this, guys. You guys are smart. It took 10 years for a house to go from 2010 to 2020, $100,000 on average. And in 18 months, it went up $100,000 or more. It's not transitory, it's here. But I'll tell you what, the big drop is gonna happen. Is it gonna happen? We've been telling you about it. We know exactly what's gonna happen. Steve, give them a little insight of what we believe is gonna happen.
So homes above 600 here in Las Vegas, they are dependent on what the Fed does, right? So the Fed's saying they want to reset. Well, what are they gonna reset to? I'm saying about 25%. Here's why, 25% from the peak, which was March, right? So 25% equity used to take 10 years.
Exactly.
That would be considered a crash. But now it's just 10 months. So even if houses drop 25%, it's really not going to hurt anybody. Nobody's really going to go underwater. In fact, here's how to look at it. The Fed turned our real estate market into a stock market. Might as well use that analogy. If I buy a stock for $2, it goes to $18. Then it drops to $10. I sell it for $10. Did I lose $8, Noah?
No, you didn't,
or did I make $8?
You made.
Exactly. That's why a 25% drop might have been considered a crash before, but from the peak, that's why they're calling it a reset. Very few people are gonna get hurt, and even the people that bought the last 6 months, their payment is actually gonna be, they couldn't buy that house today because the rates are up 3 points.
Right, and
so nobody loses.
And see, the most important thing also, guys, remember, if your house is built after 1990 or more, and it's under 500,000, that mortgage's gonna stay stable. The ones we believe are gonna get really hurt are 600,000 to about 2 million. Those are the ones that are gonna get hit. Also remember, if you had a buyer that was buying a house for 500,000, now they can afford about 350. So that's how much the rates have changed. Are rates gonna continue to go up? They're gonna have to come down because it's tied to the national debt, and we can't default under 30 trillion. So think about that, guys, because the 401ks, the IRAs, and all that can't go bust. There's gonna be some bubbles, it'll go up and down, but it will come back.
And everything we said why housing was gonna go up, the Fed has reversed every one of those programs or taken it away. So every reason why we said housing was gonna go up, the Fed has taken it away. And remember, under 500,000, they're not impacted by the interest rates because it's the hedge funds. So right now, unless the hedge funds stop buying, which you don't see,
no.
The 500 is immune to this. And that also hurts the Fed's long game range because guess what? If you can't bring down those values and those rents, your whole inflation thing gets blown up.
Guys, next couple of weeks, we're gonna give you some more information on how you can stay ahead of the curve, how you can stay ahead of the bubble, and more importantly, how you can profit in these times because there's gonna be blood on the street. And we know how to get through the blood.